spending.
While we hear a lot of doom and gloom in the economy, homeowners are feeling more confident and they're certainly putting more money into their home to make it more comfortable and perhaps more valuable as well.
Heavy discounting is also likely to be behind the trend, shoppers taking advantage of widespread sales. Retailers are being forced to think outside the square when it comes to luring shoppers through the doors, and nowhere is that more true than here at Rose Waterside, where busy parents are being offered a helping hand. Free shopping nannies are available to parents for 2 hours.
Parents have the choice. The nanny can actually accompany them shopping, so they have that peace of mind and the spare set of hands to try on a dress, or the children can stay with the nanny in our dedicated child nanny area and play in the interactive zone.
For retailers, it's about keeping customers in their stores longer, and for parents, they can get things done faster.
Makes shopping a whole lot easier, so we'll definitely be doing it again.
Laura Tunstall, NBN News.
The Snowy Mountains are living up to their name this weekend, with the ski fields recording bumper falls. The smooth slopes were soon sporting a crisscross pattern of tracks as skiers and snowboarders came out to play.
When the snow starts dumping, snow-loving hearts get pumping.
I did a snow angel. It was fun.
Dubbed the Blizzard of Oz, a cold front blasted its way through the mountains overnight, ditching 45 centimetres over Thredbo. Perisher also getting a pounding with 30 centimetres. The resorts were buzzing. First, an early morning trudge to the lifts. Then high country heaven for the hotshots, relishing the deep drifts and distinctive Aussie flavour of those long runs down between the snow gums.
Definitely going to be back here tomorrow, so yeah, looking forward to it.
There was plenty of fun for families, a snowman, a snowball and a frosty face from a tumble on the beginner's run. It was a day of gloves and goggles and puffy jackets, all shrouded by a big puffy sky that carries the promise of more snow. Another 60 centimetres still to come.
It's going to keep going for another couple of days. Can't wait.
Let it snow, let it snow.
There's no doubt Mick Fanning has left his mark on the world of surfing, taking the sport to a new level of athleticism and not only surviving but continuing to win after that encounter with a great white shark. Today, the three-time world champion left a permanent mark on one of the world's most famous surf breaks as he contemplates his retirement.
Surf City, USA. The wide, sandy coastline and the waves surfers travel the world for. Huntington Beach, California, home of the US Open of Surfing, and today, the place Australian surfing great Mick Fanning joined the Surfers Hall of Fame, stamping the concrete alongside the footprints of the world's best.
Personally, I've achieved more than what I ever dreamed of.
Going anywhere with Mick is a slow process. People love him.
Thank you. His parents love this.
And there's a good reason why.
Besides the World Championships of Surfing, he's just a great human. And that's what's really important. And I always like to say, you know, you need to be a good human first before you become a champion.
Mick is back in the water this year after a 6-month break. In his 16 years on the world tour, there's been the titles, the wipeouts and the perfect waves. But Mick's highlights reel tells a different story.
So just sharing good times with friends and family. You know, they're probably the memories that last a lot longer.
Mick Fanning was already a 3-time world champion when, in 2015, a great white shark knocked him off his board at South Africa's J-Bay. A wave hid much of his fight with the apex predator, but it was a shot replayed millions of times the world over and took Mick Fanning to a new, uncomfortable level of fame.
Cameras out the front of the house and paparazzi and stuff like that. It was just like, hey, that's not me.
Today, alongside him, Bethany Hamilton, the soul surfer who lost her arm in a shark attack at age 13. She too got back in the water and is beating the world's best.
Mick Fanning is now considering what life might look like away from professional surfing, and after a career of peaks and troughs, a 4th world title would certainly be a sweet victory before retirement. But Mick says it's never been about the trophies.
No, I don't want to be one of those salty old dogs just grumping around. So yeah, I just want to I'd love to leave on a really good note, and that is just a personal thing where it doesn't have to be a winner of an event or anything like that. It's about just, just feeling the love of what I do.
At Huntington Beach, California, Lizzie Pearl, NBN News.
There's been an unusual road obstacle in India, a rhino literally stopping traffic. The animal can be seen charging down a highway, forcing oncoming cars to stop and reverse. Some drivers swiftly perform U-turns, heading in the opposite direction as the rhino sprints towards them. Get out of the way.
Yeah, really using a different kind of horn, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's right. Over to sport now with Sam Jordan. And Sam, the Knights have done it again.
In glorious fashion as well, Paul. Coming up, the Knights make it 2 in a row, but fan favourite Nathan Ross hospitalised after copping a knock. And Josh Dugan injured as the Dragons blow another lead.
Rush into Repco this weekend. Spend $60 or more and get any battery charger or jump starter, your choice, at 50% off. Plus, massive price down on over 5,000 service and repair parts. Only at Repco. Don't miss out.
You sure about this? Don't you want it too much? 3, 2, 1.
Energy prices have gone up in New South Wales. Make sure you're getting the right deal. Switch and save now. Call 13 32 32.
Simples. Clean Sweep at Godfrey's. This cordless eye vac is a total cleaning solution for your home. Now half price, just $1.49. Half price too for this powerful Hoover Pets, now just $99. And carpet shampoo is a red hot $99. Clean Sweep, but only